What's up, guys? It's the BMD Brit Roast Daily back again today with what could be my favorite mock that I've ever built. I got really nothing to say at the beginning of this video. No news, not really anything. So let's just get straight into this build. So since there isn't really much going on with this build, no figures or anything like that, I wanted to start out with a little bit of story behind this one. So I was looking one day online on eBay a little bit on some T Rex fossils or stuff like that. As you probably know, I'm really into dinosaurs. This entire shelf on this side, not this one back here, but this one is completely full of Jurassic World and dinosaur sets. And then up here on my desk, I have the dinosaur fossils set. So I'm super involved in dinosaurs, really like paleontology and stuff like that. So I was looking at like a cool metal bust of a T Rex skull that I could put on my desk or something, and I thought, well, they're pretty expensive, coming out to a couple $100 if you actually want a metal one. So I thought I'd build my own. So you can see here I have this T Rex skull and neck. It started out just with the skull, and then I added the neck sections and the little arms a lot later. But when I was actually building this, I was watching I believe it's free if you have Prime still, but the documentary on YouTube about Sue, the largest collection of bones from the same Tyrannosaurus Rex skeleton ever found, which I believe is roughly 80% complete. So that was pretty cool, learned a lot about that, really excited. So now I'll show you some details on this mock. There's not really much going on, as you can see. That's why there's probably going to be a little bit of B-roll at the beginning or end of this video. A couple hands, little claws on there, and I don't know, just overall details. One of the hardest parts of this build was getting the holes for the eyes, the nasal cavity. That was really difficult, and that was the first thing that I tried to accomplish with this, was to get those absolutely right, because without those you would have no idea exactly what this skeleton was. You would think maybe a raptor or such, but it is a little bit skinny as you go along the side. I feel like the head could have been brought out a little bit more, but I really like how it came out in the end. You can kind of fix the position of the head a little bit. You can move the bottom jaw up and down, but because the top part of the head is connected to the neck and then the bottom part is connected to the base, you can't really move that around much, but as you can probably see, it can move up and down a little bit. I really like how this curved neck section of the kind of the back, the vertebrae, came together. I really like how that shaped and how I got that all together. I looked at a lot of pictures and videos for the actual skull piece, but for the neck part, I really just kind of went with the flow. So if that's kind of wrong, feel free to put it in the comments. But I kind of like how that went together. Now the arms are free moving, you can move those around, you can kind of position those, but because the head's in such a still position, I thought I'd just leave it as is. There also might be a couple misplacements of bricks on this build, because I have dropped it twice, I think, which was a pain to put it back together again, and I almost didn't, but I thought I need to make a video of this. It's really cool. So it is really wobbly on the base, but I did want to point out the base. It's mostly kind of based, no pun intended, off of the like dinosaur fossils, studded, like a kind of studs and plates put together base with the flat piece on the bottom and then brick built up. Mostly based off of that. I didn't add any little brown pieces or any tiles to kind of show you exactly what dinosaur it is like they are in that set. So really like how this went together. Simple T-Rex skull and vertebrae, a little bit of neck parts and arms went together. Kind of the bust of a T-Rex, I guess you'd say. So I guess this is probably one of my favorite Mocs. I really have to go through my channel and make some sort of tier list or something of my favorite builds that I've done, but I gotta say this is really high up on that list, probably top 3, I'm guessing. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next video, and this is BMD out.